Okay, dear students, now we are going to talk about the inhibition of the enzyme. Dear student, inhibition of the enzyme first of all means that as enzyme is allowing the substrate to bind and convert it into product, we don't want that production. We want to stop the production. So we want to inhibit the enzyme. So what we are going to do, we are going to have the two particular types. Number one, we are going to have the competitive inhibition. Second, we are going to have the allosteric site. Let us see one by one. When we talk about the competitive inhibition, we have so many substrate in our body which can be binded over there with the enzyme. So what we are going to do, we don't want that substrate to bind it over here. In that order, we are going to take the drugs which are similar looking like with your substrate. It means that the enzyme plus substrate is going to bring out the product. So if we are binding the drugs, no product formation will be taking place. It means that we are providing the drugs which are looking same like, we are using the word over here as a mimic means resemble. Drugs are resembling like over there with your substrate. So here there is a competition. What will happen? Around this enzyme, the substrate and the drugs will be roaming. They both will be roaming. As we have the musical chair, anyone can sit at the time when we stop the music. Similar thing is going to happen it over here. At particular time, this both are going to revolve around your enzyme, and our drug is very active, which is going to bind quickly, which is going to sit quickly at a particular active site. In this case, the substrate will go away and the substrate cannot anymore bind over here because already the place is occupied by the drugs. But the drugs will be not getting any particular functional group, so it will be not going to produce the product formation. In this way, we can inhibit the enzyme. Second, if we want to inhibit the enzyme for a very longer time, what we can do, our enzyme is going to have a particular site which is called allosteric site. Allosteric site, if our drugs is binding to the allosteric site, the shape of the active site changes permanently. Now you have number of substrate in the body, it's not going to matter because this cannot bind it over here. So this is the way we can either completely block the production, either we can go for having hindrance over here in the product formation.